Today's programme is focused on the Scottish Ambulance Service and the amazing and often life-saving work that they do. We'll be hearing from Chief Executive of the service, Pauline Howie, a little bit later on. But first we're going to focus on the online training that has improved the service over the last 2 years. We're joined by Brian Glass, Regional Head of Training for the North. Brian, thanks for being here tonight. So what type of CPD requirements do you need to deliver to paramedics?
Paramedics are registered with the HCPC, which is the Healthcare Professional Council. They're also required as a registered professional to complete various types of CPD to meet the 5 standards of continual professional development. This is to ensure that they deliver current and up-to-date practice and maintain a portfolio of evidence. Our technicians will complete the mandatory learning outcomes required provided by the service. Additional CPD, however, will enhance all their knowledge and skills and can be used as evidence in all portfolios to demonstrate that they're maintaining their skills and knowledge, and a requirement is to move towards developing their careers in the service.
So why do you feel there's a need to deliver your CPD online?
As a service, we have 1,600 paramedics and 1,300 technicians in service spread over all of Scotland. It would be virtually impossible to arrange face-to-face CPD sessions for them all. Although there is a lot of local CPD facilitated in areas through local contacts and volunteers. However, to get CPD sessions available to all staff from, say, Dumfries to Shetland, we look to trial webcast sessions and increase our online CPD.
So 2 years in, how has the online delivery of CPD been received?
We facilitated a number of webcast sessions over a 12-month period. Then we distributed a survey for all staff to complete. In addition, we provided with the viewing figures, which were very good. Feedback and comments have been very favourable. This justified the cost and has been the decisive factor for our department to fund a further 10 sessions and other online CPD programmes.
So what do the staff in particular like about the online training?
Okay, initially the webcasts were streamed live and the subject specialist took live questions, which was welcomed. The session was then placed in archive for staff to watch at any time, from work or from home. In addition, we have learning programmes through LearnPro, which staff can access any time at work or from their own home. I think they like being in control of when to undertake the CPD online. So,
on the other side of the coin, Brian, what, if anything, don't they like? Is there anything you'd like to see in terms of online training?
Yes, there can be difficulty in broadband width, access, drop-off and buffering, which does cause frustration for staff in certain areas. Going forward, it'd be good for to have the most up-to-date technology in place, whether it's Glasgow or in Stornoway, so we can get best from interactive content.
Well, that's very important, of course. So how do you go about choosing the topics?
This is done in a variety of ways. We look at what is the current topic, such as dementia or sepsis, or any service developments. Also, feedback and requests are collected from staff. Then, as a department, we will review and select the topics for the number of sessions available.
So how difficult is it to organise and schedule CPD?
Once a topic is identified, we have to look for a subject specialist to deliver it, such as a cardiologist for a previous ECG session. All clinicians provide their services voluntarily. The next step is matching the availability within diary commitments, sourcing a suitable venue, agreeing to a time slot and hoping there's no last minute issues, such as the clinician is still on call or late out of theatre, which has occurred, so it can be a bit challenging behind the scenes to arrange.
Finally, Brian, how would you like to see online training develop in the future?
Advancement in access technology will affect not necessarily the session arrangements, but the viewing access and the interactive content of some sessions now. Being able to access them via mobile phones, apps, tablets, as well as the computers. And indeed, we need to keep up with technology. The easier it is to access, the more staff will view and participate in the CPD sessions.
Brian, thank you.